What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another live stream from the Scalar Learning channel. And today we are back with the live streams, and there's a couple of reasons why we're back. Reason number one, let me just check the audio, make sure we're good here. Reason number one that we're back is because the PSAT is coming up very soon, likely next week for a lot of you guys. And the other reason is we're coming up to the October SAT. So as that gets closer and closer, we're going to be doing more and more SAT content. And obviously we're going to do that prep week as we normally do leading up to it. So I hope you guys are all doing good. And this is a really, really big PSAT because everybody's taking this digital one. And there's not really a lot of content or material out there yet for the PSAT. But yeah, this is it. Here we go. And by the way, it's actually not up there yet, but I forgot actually, now I'm remembering. I need to post a link below to this new company that I just partnered with, okay? And I'm going to tell you about it really quickly. So I do want to say a couple things. First of all, when I partner with companies, I've done it very rarely, but I want to make sure when I'm doing it, I want to feel comfortable and confident with the materials and the resources therein. So the company that I have partnered with is called the SAT Crash Course. It's at the satcrashcourse.com. And you can they have a ton of practice tests, a ton of practice SATs that they've created as well. And I really like what they've done so far. I'm going to be doing some of their tests later in the week as well. But if you go to here, I'm going to type it up here, and then it'll be in the link later for people that are replaying it. You go like this here. Let me put it in here. The SAT Crash Course.com/test/ here we go, digital SAT. Okay. And you'll get a discount if you use this code SCALAR, all caps, okay? So SCALAR, and you'll get a discount. I think it's 20%. I can't remember exactly, but you'll get a discount. And obviously, you know, this is the code to show that this is where you came from. And, you know, being fully transparent, I will get a commission on that as a result. So this is who I partnered with. I know previously I had kind of built my own practice test reservoir and all that, but I think this is so much cooler because these guys are building it on their own. They have a team. They have people that used to work, you know, in testing and stuff like that, which is really, really cool. So and from what I've seen, they've really done their due diligence. They've done a great job. So definitely check it out if you're looking for more resources. It's right there. And I'm going to have it in the description if you're watching this after the fact that's not live. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I'm very excited. We're going to jump into module 1 of this PSAT. I'm going to do the second one probably tomorrow or Thursday at some point, but we're going to do it. And here we go. Let's get into it. We're going to start in, and by the way, let me get a calculator up here. Let's get Desmos open because that's what we're going to be using anyways. And we got a little whiteboard action here if we need it. And that's that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys have any questions or comments, put them in the chat. If you guys like this video, make sure to click that like button if you want to show some support. And if you're watching this after the fact, make sure to leave a comment in the comment section, and I'll get back to it ASAP. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Okay, zoom in a little bit. All right. Boom. What is the x-intercept of the graph shown? So x-intercept is where this graph hits the x-axis. It's hitting it at 4. That's 4, 0. And you see all these other options. You're always going to have 0 for the y component of the x-intercept. So 4, 0. That's how you do it. Boom, done. If x equals 40, what is the value of x plus 6? Well, then you just plug and chug, right? 40 plus 6 is 46. Boom, done. Next. There are a total of, let's see here, 840 seats in the school auditorium. During an assembly, students occupied 50% of that, which is half of that, which is 420. And how many seats did they occupy? Okay, I already did it. So it's basically 50% of 840. The other way you can calculate that on a calculator is 0.5 times 840. That 50% is 0.5 in decimal format or half, 420, boom, done. Okay, number 4. Which expression is equivalent to this? Okay, so what they're really asking is, you know, how do I simplify this? AKA combine like terms, x squared, add the coefficients. We get 55x squared. That's how you do it, done. Okay, number 5. Which of the following list represents a data set that has the same median? Okay, let's first calculate median. Now, Median is going to be the middle, okay? And I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 values. So the middle value is the middle literally of the 7, which is the fourth value, so it's 8. So which one has the same median? Now, by the way, when it's even numbers, you take the average of the middle two. So that would be 6. It's not that way. I think I can cancel this out. So it's not A. This one would be 8, so this is the answer, but let's keep going. This one would be 10. That's out. This one would be 10. That's out. So B is the winner. Boom, done. 6. A cherry pitting machine pits 12 pounds of cherries in 3 minutes. Let's say 12 pounds in 3 minutes. At this rate, how many minutes does it take the machine to pit 96 pounds of cherries? Okay, I'm going to actually use a proportion. We'll say pounds. We'll say minutes out here is equal to, and then we got 96, and the minutes is unknown, so that's our x. Well, here, let's just do the math. So 12 over 3 reduces to 4 over 1, and then we cross multiply, 4x equals 96 divided by 4, and that's 24. X equals 24, and that's it. The other way to do it is multiply that by 8 and that by 8, right? 24 and 96, boom, done. Number 7, we got a triangle. In the triangle shown, what is the value of tangent of x? So x is over here. Tangent, if you remember SOHCAHTOA, tangent is opposite over adjacent. It's all relative to the angle. So there's x. Opposite, which is 26, adjacent, 7. 26 over 7, that's how you do it. Boom, done. The scatter plot shows a relationship between x and y. Line of best fit is also shown. Which of the following is closest to the slope of the line of the best fit? Okay, I'd love to get 2 really nice concrete points. It doesn't look like they really provided that to us, but we're going to do our best here. So let's see. What should I... Let me... How can I do this? If I take a screenshot... Let's see if this works. Let's take a screenshot and dump it up here. Okay, hold on. Sorry, it's another student of mine's work from a tutoring session. Okay, so if we dump it up here, we're going here. Let's do it in a highlighter. We're going up. Let's say that's up 2, and then we're going over 4.5. So rise of 2. Whoops. Rise of 2. Run of 4.5, or double that to get a nice whole number, 4 over 9. Oh, they don't have it. But that's 0.44. And I'll prove it to you. 4 over 9, 0.444 repeating, okay? By the way, look, the other thing you can do is be like, all right, this is obviously positive. It's going up to the right, right? So these two are out. So it's one of these two. Is it a slope of 2.27 or something like 2 even? It's definitely not, because look at the, one other thing too, you should generally write out the coordinates because they could have weird scaling that they didn't here, but look, a slope of 2 would be going up 2 over 1, right? So we'd expect another point here, but it's not. No, anyways, you can eliminate like that. Okay, number 9. Wait, did I skip one? No. Okay, number 9. K is defined by this. J is parallel to this. What is it? Okay, so if the lines are parallel, the slopes are the same. Since this is in slope-intercept form, the slope is that constant in front of the x, which is 1/4. So J is going to have the equivalent slope 1/4. Boom, done. Okay, which expression is a factor of 2x squared? Oops, sorry. Let me get blank here. Okay, so here, let's make this thicker too. 2x squared plus 38x plus 10. All right. Well, wait a minute. So factor everything here is divisible by 2, right? So let me just show you the full thing. I can factor out a 2 from the entire thing. X squared plus 19x plus 5. And there's nothing else. There's no other way to factor this trinomial, so 2 is the only viable factor. Again, factor is something that you can divide each one of these by and get like a whole number, right? They don't all have a 5. This one doesn't even have an x. So like the fact that they all have x or x squared, it's not good because we got a constant at the end. So it's got to be 2. Boom, done. A ball is dropped from initial height of 22. Hold on. Ball is dropped from initial height of 22 feet. And bounces off. Okay, first of all, I can already tell from the answer choices this is an exponential. And when it says initial, the initial value has to be in the front. That's the general format of an exponential. So I already know it's one of these two. And then the function h estimates the maximum height reached after each time the ball hits the ground is 85% of the maximum height reached after the previous time. Okay. So this is a exponential decay, right? It's dropping, and it's dropping by 15% because each successive bounce is 85% of the previous. So what that means is inside here is, what remains, what it retains, or what remains is that 85%, right? Not the 15% decrease, which doesn't even have as an option, but 85%, so 0.85. So that's it. And then you could test this because you know that the second drop, after one bounce, it should be whatever is 0.85 of 22, right? Which is 18.7. So then you're like, all right, I'm going to plug in 1 to both of these equations. Which one is going to give me what we predict, 18.7? This one is going to give you like 4 point something. And this is the correct one. So that's how you do it. Number 12. The function f is defined by this. For what value of x does f of x equal 58? Okay, so we're going to plug in 58 to the function value, and we're going to solve for x like so. I'm going to minus 8, boom, boom. 50 equals 5x, divided by 5x equals 10. Oops. And then you're going to plug in to make sure, right? Always double check. So plug in 10. 5 times 10 is 50, plus 8 is 58. Boom. There you go. 13, a rectangle has an area. Hold on. Anytime I see a shape, we're going to draw it out, right? That's a good rule of thumb. All right. Has an area of 63 and a length of 9. What is the width? Okay, I mean, this is like mental math. It's going to be 7 because 7 times 9, length times width is area. 7 times 9 is 63, so that's it. Let me make sure I didn't make it go too quick. Area of 63, length of 9, width is 8. Yeah, width is 7. Okay. Oop. All right, solution to the given system the solution to the given system is that. Okay, so this is a nice little system, and it's a linear and a nonlinear, linear and a parabola. By the way, I'm gonna show you a couple ways to solve this. So the first way, we're gonna do typical algebra. I'm gonna plug and chug. I'm gonna solve for x, which is x plus 8 equals 11. Subtract 8 from both sides like so. Boom, boom. X equals 3. And then we're gonna plug and chug. So 3 goes into here. Let's make a little more room. So 3 goes in, so 3 squared plus 14 times 3 plus 48. That's 9 plus 42 plus 48. I'm going to add these together because it's easier. That's 90 plus 9 is 99. So the answer is 99. Okay, so this is one way to do it. The other way to do it is plug them both in when you see a system, right? Because the whole test is calculator. X plus 8 equals 11. All right, and that is a straight line at x equals 3. But let's pretend you didn't know that. Fine. And then we got y equals x squared plus 14x plus 48. And we're going to look at the intersection of these two. You got to find it. Okay, where does it intersect? Right here. And then you click on it, and you see when x equals 3, y equals 99, right? Second value is the y value, 99. Boom, done. 15. The given equation relates variables r, s, and t. Which equation? Okay, so this is an isolating quantities question. Once you see the answer choices, it's pretty straightforward. They're just isolating s. So let's get the original equation and perform the operation. 6r equals 7s plus t, and we're trying to isolate s. So I'm going to minus t first from both sides, and then we're going to divide by 7, and we get that. We get s equals 6r minus t over 7, and it's d. Just double check, make sure we didn't make any mistakes. Minus t divided by 7. Yeah, we're good. Next, the ratio of x to y is, okay, hold on. Let's write this out. So I'm going to show you how I write this out in real time, right? X to y is equivalent to 12 to t. All right, so that is translated to an equation. When x equals 156, what is the value of y in terms of t? What are they saying? They're just saying plug and chug and isolate y. All right, great. Let's do a little cross multiplication. Boom, boom. 12y equals 156t. And we got to isolate y, so divide by 12, boom, boom. Y equals, I believe that's 13, right? So y equals 13t. That's it, 13t, boom, done. Wait, let me just make sure I didn't make a mistake. Hold on. So the ratio of x to y is equivalent to the ratio of 12 to t. When x is 156 plugged in, what is the value of y? Okay, and then we got 156t equals 12y divided by 12, and we got 13t. Okay, good. The only reason why I'm now double checking these is because we're later in the game. There could be little tricks embedded into the problems. And yeah, It's only prudent to do so. Model predicts that a certain animal weighed 241 when it was born, and then it gained 3 pounds per day. Let's say X is day, actually. X is day. In its first year of life, this model is defined by an equation of, all right, well, look at that. F of X equals A plus BX, just how I did it. That's A, I guess, and that's B. Where F of X is the predicted weight in pounds and the animal weight. F of X is the predicted weight in pounds of the animal X days after it was born. A and B was the value of A. I mean, it's 241. We already did it. Let me just make sure I didn't make a mistake. Model predicts a certain animal weighed 241 pounds. Because that's the initial value, and that's the constant of a linear is initial value. Gain 3 pounds per day. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Pounds. Again, it's 17, so I'm just being extra cautious. Yeah, I think we're good. All right, 241. Boom, done. 18. Ooh, I am going to copy this over. Take that screenshot. Let's dump it here. Okay. In the figure, and both lines are intersect. So these are both parallel. They didn't say that, so we're going to mark it. I mean, they didn't put the marking in, so we always add the markings. Then it says this line, S is Y equals 2X plus 8. And it says, what is the value of X? Ooh, this is an interesting problem. Q is parallel to R. What is the value of X? Wow, I like it. It's a 58 degree. I haven't. Oh my God, this is really good. This is really good because this is a little trigonometry. This is crazy. I think this is trig, right? Hold on. Give me a second to put my head around this. Y equals 2x. What is the value of X? Yeah, it's the... Wait a minute. Oh. I'm sorry. No. It's not a trig problem. I didn't realize that this was Y here. I got it. Sorry. I thought we were going to have to make like a triangle and do a slope or something. No, wrong. Okay. Y equals 2x plus 8. So the question is, all right, this is just a straight up geometry problem. The question is, what is Y? Can we figure out what Y is? We can, because this angle here is a corresponding angle to Y, all right? And what is that angle? Well, it's supplementary to 58 because they make a straight angle. So what plus 58 is 180? It's 122, right? That's 170 plus 10 is 180. So that means Y is 122. So now we just plug and chug. I thought the College Board had like thrown a curveball and really made up like a new problem. I was like, whoa, because I got excited. Anyways, it's not. So we just minus 8, 122 minus 8 is 114, right? 114, yeah. And then equals 2x divided by 2, and we get 57, right? So x is 57. Hold on, let me just make sure about this one. 58, right? And they said y is equal to, and y is 122 plus 58, yep. 122 minus 8 is, let's just double check. I don't know why I'm late. 122 minus 8 is 114. 114. Okay, so we're good. A number, hold on, let's make some more room. A number x is at most, meaning less than or equal to, 17 less than 5 times the value of y. If the value of y is 3, okay, do you see how I put it together as I'm reading it? I can't tell you how powerful that is. And look, I'm not saying that you're going to be able to do this tomorrow or the next day, but if you practice, I really do think it's a valuable strategy. Like as I'm reading it, a number x is at most, that's less than or equal to, 17 less, minus 17 from 5y, okay? And then we plug and chug. What is the greatest possible value of x? So plug in, that's x is less than or equal to 3 times 5 is 15 minus 17. And then x is less than or equal to negative 2. So it says, what is the greatest possible value of x? Since it's less than or equal to negative 2, negative 2 is the max. That's how you do it. Boom, done. All right, solution. And we need, hold on. Let me do a little screenshot here. This will be easier. And by the way, look what it's asking for. It's not asking for x, it's asking for 2x. Very interesting, right? This is what I like to call a layup, okay? The College Board is doing you a solid here because when they ask for 2x, if you just blindly go ahead and solve for x, right, you're going to create more work for yourself. But if you realize they want 2x, and if you add these two equations together, you get 2x. The 3 minus 3 cancels out. Negative 2y plus 2y cancels out, and 5 plus 7 equals 12. You're done, right? Don't solve for x. Don't put in 6. That's the wrong answer. Put in 12, 2 times x. Let me just make sure, because I'm gonna go extra thorough for this one since we got so much extra time. So we know that x equals 6. If x equals 6, that's 9 equals negative 2y plus 5. Then that's 4 equals negative 2y. Well, you don't need to do this on the real thing. I'm just going to show you how to check it if you have the time. So y equals negative 2, x equals 6. We're going to plug them into both now. So 6 minus 3 is 3 equals negative 4 plus 7 is 3. 6 plus 3 is 9. Negative 2 times negative 2 is 4 plus 5 is 9. So those values are indeed correct. So x is indeed 6. 2 times x is indeed 12. Boom, done. All right, 2 questions left, and we got an obscene amount of time left, but it's all good. Function f is defined by the given equation. For what value of x does f of x reach its minimum? What are they talking about? They're talking about the vertex. Now, I'm going to show you 2 ways to do this. One, just random with, by recognizing vertex form and all that. Another way with Desmos. So, for what value of x does it reach its minimum? What are they asking? The vertex. That's where is the minimum for a parabola going like this. It's also the maximum, but that's going the other way. And if they say minimum, you have to assume it's going up. Otherwise, it doesn't have a minimum, okay? Now, the vertex is the opposite of that, what you find inside the value, which inside the parentheses, which is negative 7, comma 4. But they want what value of x does it reach its minimum? Negative 7. Now I'm going to show you in Desmos, f of x equal to x plus 7 squared. And we're going to find the minimum, a.k.a. the vertex. So look at this. You can find it right there. Click on it. And you got your answer. You don't even have to know vertex form. I mean, you should still know it, but... And negative 7 is the answer. That's how you do it. Boom, done. Last question, 22. In the given function f, a is a constant. The graph of the function f in the xy plane where y equals fx is Okay, hold on, wait. Function f, a is a constant. The graph of a function f... y equal f of x is translated, hold on, it's a good one. It's translated 3 units down and 4 units to the right to produce the graph of y equals g of x. Okay. So, okay, all right, I'm going to show you how to do this. So a minus 19, whatever that is. So if we're going 4 units to the right, okay, what you do is you add 4 to the x value. And that is because, like, in horizontal translations, it's the opposite than what you would imagine, right? Minus would go to the... Oh, no, I'm sorry. I said that wrong. It's minus. Minus would go to the right, plus goes to the left. And they said 4 units to the right, so it's x minus 4. And then 3 units down, it's how it seems, right? You would minus to go down, and that's at the end, so minus 3. So 5 minus 3 would become plus 2. So this would be your answer. So a minus 19 over x minus 4 plus 2. It's right here, B. Okay. Now I'm going to show you how to verify this, a.k.a. do this, if you don't really know those translations or whatnot. So check this out. F of x equals... a minus 19 over x plus 5. Now you have this little thing that says add a slider for a. It doesn't really matter. You can choose anything for a. How about I just set it at 2? Just random, okay? So now we want to see which ones of these produce the correct transformation. Let's do one of the wrong ones first. Let's do x plus 4 and then just leave the 5. So when you look at this, right, does it look like it shifted right and down? No, the red is to the left. So this is obviously wrong. Now let's do the right answer. So minus 4, and then it becomes plus 2. So now if we look at the right, it does indeed look like it shifted right and down. You can kind of, maybe you can kind of see like this, right? It shifted right. Actually, we'll do it one at a time. Oh, shoot, I didn't mean to do that. So let's say first we leave it at 5. Let's do it one at a time. So there you can see it specifically shifted left. Sorry, mixing it up. It shifted right by 4, and then you change this. Watch this. We can step it down. 4, 3, 2. Kind of, you see how it drops? Boom, boom, boom. And you can see, I think you can see from here. Let's check it. Hold on. Right now that y-intercept is at 6.25, and then it's at 9.25, right? So you can see that if we drop it to 2, it literally drops by a value of 3. So that's it. That's how we do it. And I don't think it's going to let us grade this until we do module 2. But I'm going to do module 2 tomorrow because it's getting kind of late and we'll get more people on the stream then. So let me just see this. It's going to save it, and then I'm going to save and exit, and I'll see if we can take any questions quickly. Hold on. Save and exit. Okay. Boom. Okay. So we got that there. Beautiful. All right, let's see what we got here. Football Fever. Hey, what's up? Honestly, going to take the exam October 7th. However, my practice grade is at 880, and I want a 1300. Feels like I'm going to fail because it's a couple of days. Well, it's not a couple of days. It's still over a week and a half. But hey, yo, what's up? Tutorlini, legend. Yeah. So, anyways, that's that. I guess we didn't get a ton of people on tonight, but hopefully this will continue to get views and people are going to check it out and all that good stuff. But yeah, that's all I got. And it's late, and I apologize for going so late. You know how it is if you're a long-time subscriber. I got a stacked schedule of tutoring every day. So as soon as I finished, I jumped on and did this, and let's see what it is. So tomorrow, I'm going to do module 2, and then we'll take it from there. And then later in the week, I'm going to do a practice SAT from the SAT crash course. So I'm really excited about that. That'll be later in the week. That's it, guys. If you're watching this later after the fact, please click that like button. If you want to see more from the Scale Learning channel, make sure to click subscribe. And again, if you want to get extra practice tests from the SAT crash course, make sure to do that in the description link below. I'm about to change that right now. Thank you guys so much for joining, and I will see you in the next video. Take it easy.